Hey, awesome ones. So sometimes don't you just kind of want to step it up a notch? Maybe you're going to some event and you want to look a little more chic, a little more classy, maybe a little bit more elegant. Well, I have 7 tips for you in this video, and I really tried to think about the 7 tips by using a lot of things that maybe are already in your closet, or also maybe purchasing a few things, but they won't really break the bank. So, you know what? It all starts in just a few seconds. So as I mentioned, I have 7 tips for you right now. And this very first one, you might even find in your closet right now and be able to put it all together. It's the classic and elegant black and white look. And as you can see, it's also very elongating because it is, the black really helps to make you look thinner and elongate the look. As you can see, I have a crisp white shirt. Make sure it's white and not yellowed, but I have a crisp white shirt underneath, and of course the jacket over top. I paired this with a pencil skirt, and I find that look really nice, but of course you could use stovepipe pants or something along those, or trouser looks. Also, I have black hose, and I also have put on a pair of black pumps. Now these black pumps have a little shimmer of gold in them, which also really help to make it a little bit more elegant. And I just want to show you one more thing here, and that is I'm just going to grab a white, this is a white kind of white and black polka dot and striped scarf. And you could also, if you didn't really have the white shirt available, or you didn't want to run out and buy something like that, you could also add this with maybe a black top underneath, and again give you that ultimate look of chic, classy, and elegant. So I'm going to keep this outfit on, but I want to talk about my second tip, and that is purses. So if we look over here, we'll see that I have added it's kind of a big purse, but it's also a very thin purse, and it makes the look really elegant. Now, you're probably guilty of this. I was guilty of this for like over 20 years, where I'm just going to change the purses out a little bit. And this is what I used to carry around. You know what, if I didn't film my purse, I would make sure I'd put, I don't know, hairbrushes and everything else just to really fill it all out. And of course it was really weighing on me because it was so heavy. But you can also see that it's kind of taken the sophistication and the elegance away from this look. So let's toss that to the side there, and let's go with something that's not just all bulging and thick, and go for a thinner look purse. You could also even go for a smaller purse than this. And actually I did a video on, I use smaller purses now, on how I get a lot of stuff in a very small purse. I'm going to put that up there for you so that you can take a look at that video, but it really makes the look much more sophisticated this way. Oh, and by the way, on that black purse, you might have noticed I had black and white tassels on it. So nowadays you can go to an accessory shop and you can buy these little accessories to put on your purse, and it really helps to kind of bring the look together, and I just thought I'd mention that. Now, number 3, you know those times when we're invited to maybe a gala or some party, fancy schmancy party, and we want to wear a little black dress like this, or maybe what we're wearing is a little red dress like this. Ooh la la. Anyway, my number 3 tip would be, you gotta, unless you're super thin, you really want to watch those panty lines and some of those bulges and things like that. So underneath this outfit, what I have, and I'll just kind of show you here, are shapewear panties, and I really love them. They're fantastic, and they go right up the waist, so they keep everything kind of held in there. So there you go with that. And And also another trick about this is that, and believe me, this has happened to me. Those panties are fine. The shapewear panties are fine if you're kind of sitting and all that sort of thing. But if you're dancing around, they tend to roll down. So what I have found here, and this looks a little odd, but basically what it is, it's shapewear with straps on it. So everything stays, nothing rolls down. And what I absolutely love about this is that you can wear your own bra inside it. So I'll just sort of show you where the bra would go there, and it's absolutely fantastic. And I do know that a lot of these things are kind of hard to find. So what we've done is we've really searched, and we have found links for them for you. Just check out our description. It'll go back to our blog, and we'll show you a lot of these. A lot of the items, like the shapewear panties, I found exactly the same brand. Some are a little bit maybe a different brand, but very similar to what I'm showing. And so you know, most of them are Amazon. You don't pay anything extra for them, but we make a little commission. Hey, I'm required in all of these videos to tell you that you know, we make a little bit of commission, but I'm so happy to do that because you guys, you're awesome, and that little bit of commission really helps us to keep on making these videos. So we really appreciate it. You know what, some of you just stay on Amazon, or I don't know, maybe you go back to Amazon on our links the next day and you're buying groceries, and I'm seeing kids books and all kinds of things, and so you're really helping out that way. And you know, just let me know also in the comments that you are doing that, because a shout out to you guys. You're just amazing, and I just want to know, because I see the sales, but yeah, let me know if you're doing that. I really appreciate it. So what are we on right now? I'm rambling, I know. Number 4. Let's get to number 4. So number 4 is invest in a really good coat. Now, over here, I looked everywhere for a Camel Coat about 3 years ago. Now I know they're everywhere in the stores, but I just found that the camel color look of a coat was so elegant, and I really wanted to buy it, but they're really easy to find these days. This particular coat is an investment piece. It is made of wool and cashmere. Now you're probably saying to yourself, whoa, you said this wasn't going to break the bank. Well, you know what? Instead of buying 4 or 5 cheap coats, I buy maybe a couple of really good coats, and I take care of them. You know, I don't go out with these things in the rain, and I bring them home, and in the winter time, you know, I've got them covered up in bags and that sort of thing. And I just find them, if you invest in something and you work it out yearly, you find that, you know, it works out to actually be a really good investment and a good budgeting sort of thing. I've also, if you don't like the camel color, I've also seen these in red and royal blue. I mean, they're absolutely beautiful. So that's going to be my next tip that I just mentioned. Number 4 is invest in a really nice coat. Now let's take a look at what I have going on underneath this look. I call it the Audrey Hepburn look. Again, very chic, very elegant. I've paired this with a turtleneck and some stovepipe pants, black pants, again, that elegant look underneath and the slendering look of black. With this, I decided to wear a black kind of kitten heel pump, but also I'll just grab them over here. If you really want to do the Audrey Hepburn look, you could go with some ballet shoes, not slippers, ballet shoes here. And the other thing I wanted to say is that sometimes, of course, you got to take your coat off, and you might just not want to be there all in the Audrey Hepburn, you know, just all black look. So I also have, which is really popular right now, an animal print. This is kind of like a leopard print of some kind, and I wear the scarf, and of course that will really look nice when you take off your coat and you have that kind of look going on. Oh, and by the way, maybe you're sort of looking at these coats and saying, hey, I don't even live in a winter climate, you know, it's warm all year round. And if that's the case, and even if it's not, I did a video on Parisian looks, which is, again, très chic, très elegant. And I'm going to put a link up there for it. So if you're in the warmer climates, it'll show a few more extras there. And even if you're not, Parisian looks, you know, such a great and classic kind of style. So number 6 is get a beautiful statement necklace. As you can see, I'm wearing a beautiful blue statement necklace here, and those are not real gemstones on that necklace. These days you can find some amazing either handcrafted or whatever, but there's just so many styles of these beautiful necklaces out there. And I'm just going to do a presto changeo here because what I want to show you now is also, this is not real gold. If you can afford real gold, good for you, but this is again more of a costume jewelry gold necklace, and you can't go wrong with this kind of look. It's just absolutely elegant, the gold necklace there, and you know, just adds to the sophistication. Just make sure it's not turning your neck green, okay? And you'll find out in a very short period of time whether that's doing that or not. And hey, I want to ask you something. Do you like my makeup that I'm wearing in this video? Because what I did was I've put on, I'm really enjoying this, the full L'Oreal makeup. I did a makeup video. I had not used a lot of this makeup before, and I'm going to put the link up there because I really quite like it. I've done something different with my eyebrows, and it's really, really hot in here, and as you can see, I'm not melting, and neither is my makeup. So if you like that, I'm going to put the link up there. Another thing that I just want to mention at this time too is that Bill and I are so happy, and it's because of all the subscribers that we have, that Amazon has given us a storefront. And I've got the makeup there, we have kitchen appliances that we love, all kinds of things for the home. And you can find it at amazon.com /shop/awesomeover50. So if you're saying, hey, I want to get some of that makeup or whatever, that's someplace else that you can take a look. And soon we're going to have, if it's not up already, gifts for her and gifts for him. So some of our favorites that we would either like to give or also get. So yeah, so check that out. Now, oh, I'm on number 7, last but not least. So my next tip is the most important, elegant tip that there is. I think it's probably the most important fashion tip, period. And that is your posture. You know, when you have really good posture, you exude confidence. If you're wearing that dress, you're pulling it off much more elegantly. And our mums were right. Sit up straight. And unless you have health problems, which I know, you know, some of us do, but if you don't have the health problems, my gosh, I remember when I was, I went into grade 9, and over that summer, I shot up to 5 feet 8.5 inches, and I was so tall all of a sudden, and I used to slouch around like this because I wanted to be down with the other people, and my mom used to just say, stand up straight, and so I did, and now I feel that I have that, the way of carrying, well, of course I was in modeling as well, but I really have that way where, you know, I do put my shoulders back and stand up straight. So now I have been going to a lot of shows, you know, health shows, home shows, that sort of thing. And I found this amazing product, and I'm going to show you over here kind of what I found. It's a brace that you wear. Now, you probably wouldn't wear it under your elegant dress, but you would wear it around the house. And I've talked to some of the inventors of products like this, and it basically keeps your shoulders back. You tie it a little bit. It's kind of like shapewear, actually. And it helps you, especially if you're, you know, walking around or standing around. Maybe you're going for a walk to the store, and you can wear this very, very inconspicuously underneath your clothes. So, you know, as far as I'm concerned, this is something that it's so important. And if you found that over the years you're slouching a little bit more, we're going to find that. We're going to have a link for it. I've already made sure that Amazon has them, and why not? You know, we sometimes do this for 20 or 30 years, and then, you know, maybe mom's not around to tell us to sit up straight, but I am. So anyway, so I think that's a really, really important tip there, and all the best with that. So on the other side of the spectrum is, he's not looking too elegant these days. Our little scruff-a-muffin. Yes, you're looking a little bit scruffy. He definitely needs a haircut, but anyway, Hurricane's here to say, to give me kisses, but also say a very big hi, or maybe it's a woof to you guys for being our subscribers. So thank you so much for that. And hey, if you're not a subscriber, there's a button down there, and also ring that bell and you'll be notified of our videos that come out. And they come out on Tuesday for fun, and oh, what else do we have there, Hurricane? We have food and travel and lifestyle, all kinds of different things. And of course, Fridays are beauty and fashion. And what I really want to do also, everybody who's subscribing, talk in the comments, and even if you're not subscribing, but anyway, talk in the comments. Let me know how you really make an outfit look more sophisticated or classy. Maybe it's a pair of amazing red pumps that you wear, or maybe you know, your parents, or not your parents, but maybe it's your mom's cultured pearls or whatever. I'd love to hear when we all share together in the comments. So let's share all of those ideas. And I guess in the meantime, as I see that he is yawning again, you're yawning again, yes you are. In the meantime, you know what? Go out and shine and show that amazing awesomeness that you have, and we'll see you later. Everyone's invited to subscribe and join us on our videos.